guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Allison and today I'm going to be talking about Alani Nu's supplement Balance. So I've been taking Balance since October of 2018, so for about 6 months. So because I've been taking it for so long, I feel like I can sit down and give you guys my honest, true opinion about it and answer all sorts of questions like, does it work? When did it start working? Has it stopped working? All those questions are gonna be answered in this video. So quickly before I start talking about Balance, I feel like I need to give you guys a background about my skin and my experience with acne. So I've had acne for basically as long as I can remember. I started to get acne in 7th grade. And it was actually pretty minimal at that point, and then over time it just started to get worse and worse and worse until junior year of college. It was at its absolute worst point. I'm gonna insert a picture of my skin during junior year of college, so about 3 years ago, and I'm also gonna insert a picture of what my skin looked like before I started taking Balance. So as you can tell, there's a pretty big difference. I did narrow down some factors in my life that affected my skin more than others. And I got my skin to a point where I was actually pretty happy with it. I changed my diet and my lifestyle, working out, stuff like that. I actually filmed a pretty long video talking about my journey with acne and all of the factors I found to help it. I'm gonna leave that video link down below in case you guys are curious and want to go and watch it. But one of the factors I talk about that helped my skin is Balance. So that's what I'm going to be talking about today. So for those of you who don't know what Balance is a supplement created by the company Alani Nu. It was actually created to help balance out hormones, and more specifically for women who were dealing with infertility, PCOS, and issues like that. Those women would take it, and I've actually heard a lot of success stories from women getting pregnant or getting their period back and stuff of that manner. So I actually came across Alani Nu on complete accident. I followed Katie for fitness and motivation, and she started to post about her partnership or collaboration with Alani Nu and about the product Balance. So I stumbled on their page somehow and started shuffling through all of the before and afters of women's skin after taking Balance. At that point, my skin really wasn't that terrible, but dealing with acne for so long, acne has always been my insecurity, so I was never gonna pass up an opportunity to get my skin even better. So like I said, I started taking it in October of 2018. I'm not gonna lie, right off the bat, it didn't work overnight. So it did take about a month and a half for it to work for me, but I will say I was pretty inconsistent with taking it in the beginning. I really just don't do well with routines. So the pill bottle does recommend that you take the pill in the morning with a meal. They recommend that you take the pill in the morning because when you first wake up, some of your hormones are higher in the morning than they would be at the evening, so the pill is a little bit more effective when you take it in the morning. So in the beginning, I would sometimes forget to take it in the morning, and I would take it in the evening, the afternoon, and sometimes I would completely forget to take it even for a few days. So I definitely believe that's why it didn't work for me as fast as some people say it worked for them. But once it did start working, I noticed my skin would get better and better and better. So about 3 months after I started taking it, I actually started to receive comments from people, just like family and friends, and they would note like, oh wow, your skin looks so clear, or wow, your skin looks so smooth, and just like general comments, which I would never get before because I've suffered with acne. For me, people commenting on my skin was a pretty big deal because I've dealt with acne for so long and it's been an insecurity of mine. So when people start to comment on my skin, I know that it's really working. So the changes that I started to notice overall basically were I stopped getting a lot less bumps. So I used to get a lot of bumps under my skin. They weren't necessarily zits or like whiteheads. It was just kind of bumpy, like sweat bumps. So I honestly can say that I have like very minimal bumps under my skin. So my skin's a lot smoother. It's a lot less inflamed, doesn't really break out anymore. The biggest change for me that I've noticed is that I used to break out pretty consistently before that time of the month. And I can honestly say that I really don't get any breakouts before. which is pretty significant. Along with that, I will say that my mood has been pretty even keeled. I am the type of girl that before that time of the month rolls around, I will get super emotional and cry at everything. And lately it's been pretty just balanced, and I'm not like a roller coaster going up and down, which has been really nice. I have seen some reviews talking about how their energy levels have been, you know, really great throughout the day. For me, I haven't noticed any change in my energy levels. All I can say is that my mood changes have been less frequent and that my acne has gotten a lot better. I can't really say anything for my energy. But one interesting thing I feel like I should talk about is how many pills I take. So Balance recommends that you take 4 pills in the morning. When I first got the pills, I knew my acne wasn't horrible. It had been pretty severe before, but I had found a lot of other factors in my life that contributed to my acne. So I made the decision to not take 4, and instead of taking 4, I was going to take 2. So right off the bat, I started taking only 2, and I've been taking 2 every morning ever since. I've never upped it to 3 or 4. This also could have affected how long it took to kick in for my skin. I don't know, it probably was just me being super inconsistent, but I will say that the 2 pills every day have been working for me. I've noticed such a big difference in my skin. So to be quite honest, I don't think I will ever go up to 3 or 4 pills a day. I mean, I'm sure if my acne started to flare up again and it got severe, I would start taking 3 or 4 pills. But as for now, I'm gonna stick to 2 because that's what works for me. One of the things that drew me to Balance right off the bat was the fact that it wasn't some intense drug. So it is like a pill, but it's not an antibiotic. It's not going to like harm your gut or anything like that. That was pretty important to me because when I started to try things to cure my acne, I was really against taking antibiotics or like prescription drugs. I didn't want to take Accutane, so it's been really nice having a pill that I know isn't like doing any harm to my body. So like I said, I've been on it for the past 6 months. My skin has just continued to get better and better and better, and I honestly really love my skin at this point. My skin will never be perfect. I'll always still have acne. I'll always still break out every once in a while, but from this picture to this picture, I would say there's a pretty big difference. I'm really happy with my skin, and like I said, I don't think I'll ever go to 3 or 4 pills a day. I really love these pills, and I would recommend them to anyone. So if you guys are curious and are thinking about trying them, I know that they give a 30-day back guarantee of 50% of your money back. So you have $20 to lose and everything to gain. Everyone I know that has started taking these pills has had positive outcome. So I truly recommend that you guys give these pills a try. As for all of the other Alani Nu products, I've only tried their pre-workout and their BCAAs. I don't even know if that's how you say them. I don't know all that stuff. I do love their pre-workout. I take their pre-workout every time I work out. That's what you do. My favorite flavor is the mimosa flavor. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking about that. But my favorite flavor is the mimosa flavor. I'm not gonna talk too much about that because this is not a review for that, but I do wanna note that I do love their other products. I haven't taken any of their other supplements like the fat burner, or I think they have like a digestion one, so I haven't taken any of those, but I can vouch for Balance. And I know that you guys are really curious about Balance because in my acne video, when I briefly touched on it, I actually had quite a few comments about Balance in general. So I actually researched some of the questions that you guys had. Now I'm going to answer these questions, but it's not really my answer to the questions because it's on their it's on like the Alani Nu website and their Instagram. Oh wait, it's definitely my phone. So like this isn't my answer, this is their answer. I'm just gonna give you guys their answer in this video so you guys don't have to go searching for it. I will put the information on the screen just so you guys can see it too. So The most popular question that I've been hearing is, can you take balance while you are on birth control? So Alani Nu posted this back and said that many of the clients who take balance are also on some sort of birth control, but they do recommend that you talk with your doctor about it. I mean, they're obviously going to recommend that you talk with your doctor about it, but a lot of people who are taking balance are on birth control. So yes, you can, but talk to your doctor. The second question, which I have been asked this question by friends and family who I've recommended this pill to, and I find this so funny, but I mean, I understand why people are asking this. So Balance was created as like a infertility drug. It was made to help women balance their hormones to help them get pregnant. So the question is, if I take Balance, will I get pregnant? The answer is no, but like yes. So if you're practicing safe sex, then no, you're not going to get pregnant. But taking this pill does not automatically introduce a baby into your uterus. You're not just gonna get super pregnant. But I will say, if you're not having safe sex, you're probably going to get pregnant. Not because of the pill, but because you're not having safe sex. So like, you're not gonna get pregnant, but like, you can get pregnant. And the last thing I want to talk about, which I found the most interesting, was, can guys take Balance? And after doing some research, I found out that yes, guys can take Balance. And to be quite honest, I didn't think that they could. I thought this pill was only made for women, but then Alani Nu posted a picture of a guy and his before and after of his acne, and it helped him a lot. So if you're a guy, don't lose hope, you can still take Balance, which is awesome. Okay, are you kidding? So those are all of the questions that I have to answer. I know you guys probably have a lot. My foot is asleep right now. So those are all the questions that I'm gonna be answering, and just because it's not my product, so I don't wanna be speaking for them. The only reason I answered those is because it was like readily available information. If you guys have any questions, I would recommend that you go and direct message them on Instagram. It's just the Alani Nu Instagram page. I'll leave that down below as well. I have messaged them once before, and they got back to me pretty fast. So if you guys have any questions, be sure to go straight to them. I know they're gonna help you guys out. So that is basically my opinion of Balance in a nutshell. It's been super effective for me. It's continued to be really effective and has continued to improve my skin. I would recommend it to anyone, especially if you guys are even thinking about it. I would recommend trying it even for a month, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But if it does, then it's gonna make you feel a lot better about your skin, which for me was the biggest thing. Let me know down in the comments if you guys are gonna try it out, or if you have tried it out. Ask me questions about my skin, things that have helped my skin. I'm gonna start to do a lot more skin related videos just because it's something I'm passionate about and I wanna help other people with. Let me know if you guys have any other video recommendations. But with that being said, that's all for this video. If you guys aren't subscribed, hit the red subscribe button down below and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And that's it. I'm terrible at closing out videos. So that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. This is my cat, guys. This is my cat. Dude, look how long she is. Dude, my cat is freaking huge.